Surah Ad-Dukhan, which translates to the smoke in English, is the 44th chapter of the Qur'an. This surah addresses various themes, including the revelation of the Qur'an, the stories of past nations, the consequences of disbelief, the concept of resurrection, and the role of messengers. Here is a brief Tafseer, interpretation, of some key themes and verses in Surah Ad-Dukhan. 1. The revelation of the Qur'an. Surah Ad-Dukhan begins by mentioning the Qur'an as a clear and blessed book sent down from Allah. It emphasizes the Qur'an's guidance for humanity, and its role in clarifying matters. 2. The stories of past nations. The surah narrates the stories of past nations, including the people of Pharaoh, who rejected the guidance of their messengers, particularly Moses, Musa. These stories serve as lessons and warnings to those who reject the message of Allah. 3. The consequences of disbelief. Surah Ad-Dukhan warns about the consequences of disbelief and disobedience to Allah. It mentions the punishment that befell the disbelievers in the past as a reminder of the potential consequences for those who reject the guidance. 4. The concept of resurrection. The surah addresses the concept of resurrection and the Day of Judgment. It emphasizes that Allah has the power to resurrect the dead and hold them accountable for their deeds on that day. 5. The role of messengers. Surah Ad-Dukhan underscores the role of messengers, prophets, who were sent by Allah to convey His guidance to humanity. It highlights the rejection and opposition faced by the messengers from their communities. 6. The mercy and forgiveness of Allah. The surah mentions Allah's mercy and willingness to forgive those who turn to Him in repentance. It encourages believers to seek Allah's forgiveness and to trust in His guidance. 7. The signs and lessons from history. Surah Ad-Dukhan draws lessons from the history of past nations and their responses to the messengers of Allah. It serves as a reminder of the consequences of arrogance, disbelief, and rejection of guidance. In summary, Surah Ad-Dukhan contains themes related to the revelation of the Qur'an, the stories of past nations, the consequences of disbelief, the concept of resurrection, the role of messengers, and the mercy and forgiveness of Allah. It serves as a reminder of the importance of faith, obedience to Allah's guidance, and the potential consequences of rejecting His message.